if it's recently snowed and you want your dog to play in the snow, I have a pro tip for you. Now, of course, you want to make sure that your dog is safe as they're playing in the snow because we know snow can cover up a bunch of dangerous things, things to step on, things to eat, things that you might not know are in your yard or out on the trails as you're walking. So you want to make sure that you're taking care of your dog's feet, health, and well-being as you're out and about. So we want to make sure we have safe locations. Now we have videos on keeping them safe while you're out and about in your yard or out at the park walking on the trails. We've got those videos. But one thing that I didn't mention there that I really love is taking dogs out on porches or decks. If you have a porch or a deck, this is an ideal location for letting your dog play in the snow. It's going to be clean snow. There's nothing that's picking up from the ground. You know what's on your porch or your deck, so there's nothing dangerous there that you have to worry about. It is typically fenced in. You're going to have those safe walls so that they're not going to run too far away if your dog is not one that is really good with their recall commands, but it's a safe environment and it has a limited amount of snow, so they're not stepping in any holes. They're not going to have any issues because it's a very controlled environment. It's also really nice if you happen to be taking the snow off of your roof to kind of drop it down on them without causing any issues so they can play with that as well. So I love having a fenced in porch or a deck to allow my dogs to play on. This could be a really good opportunity for you to introduce your dog to snow. Or if it's too icky outside, if the snow has been trampled on, if there's mud out there, if it's not very nice, if it's kind of on the melty side, a porch is going to be really good because it's clean snow that they can snack on, clean snow that they can play in, and snow that they're not going to get hurt on when you are doing things. It's also right next to the house, meaning you can get them in and out easily. You can get them dried off easily. It just makes the experience a little bit more elevated. A really nice place for them to be. And then you got full control of the entire area. So this is not going to be an everyday snow play type thing because once you let them out, it is going to get a lot of paw prints. It's going to get a little bit tamped down, so it's not going to be as fun to play with, and it's going to melt faster than some of the snow outside. So this is a really good opportunity when it's first starting to snow. If it's just starting to snow and it hasn't really accumulated out on the grass yet in your yard, the porch might have more snow than your yard does. It's going to be cleaner. They're not going to come in with muddy footprints. There's a lot of benefits to working on your porch, and people just forget that that's somewhere your dog can play, and they'll clean off the porch or the deck without thinking of it. So before I'm cleaning it off, unless we're slated to get like a lot of ice and problematic things where I need to get it cleaned off, I'll leave it be for a little bit, let my dogs play, then I'll clean it off if I need to. So don't forget about that when it comes time to be playing out in the snow with your dogs. A lot of people will overlook this as an option, but it is a really good, safe, healthy, controlled way that you can be playing with your snow with your dogs. It also is very helpful because it is less of an accumulation to make those snowballs if you're tossing those for your dog. So it's an all-around win for a time or two to play with your dog per snow to make it a little bit easier on you, a little more fun for your pets as well. Don't discount, of course, the fun of going out in your yard and playing, going for walks in the park, etc. But this is a really good option for that snow time, especially if you're going to be creating content, because you can get really good up close content of your dogs playing with the snow on your porch, and you've got really good lighting, really good space. It's near your house. It's very easy for you to function with. Follow along for more dog tips on how you can thrive and enrich your puppies as a dog parent who is doing your best for your babies. Drop your questions down below and stick around for daily videos helping you navigate the world of being the best dog parent you possibly can be. We'll see you then.